This video, I'm going to get into the Firestone Walker 29th anniversary ale here for 2025. Been looking forward to doing this one. They had actually sent this out to me a while back with the Wookie Jack Black IPA. Only had the one, so I was kind of waiting for the right moment to kind of do this because it is kind of bittersweet. Once I do it, it is gone. I only have the one. Have a few other Firestone in the brown boxes as well down in the cellar. I'm gonna have to break those out at some point. But this one here is one they sent me a lot of good information on as far as the write-up. I'm going to share a lot of that in the description. But I will tell you, this was formulated by them working with some of the local winemakers in the area. They've been doing this since 2006, where they got together and allowed the winemakers to kind of compete through different batches of beers to come up with what they think might be the one that should be introduced as the anniversary ale. And then Firestone Walker chooses their winner, and that's what they release. This one was actually done with a blend of 7 different Firestone Walker beers. The Parabola, 13.6% ABV, makes up 32% of the blend that was aged in bourbon barrels. Those barrels were Elijah Craig 9-year and also 10-year Henry McKenna. It also has the Velvet Merkin, 9.1% ABV, aged in bourbon barrels. Those barrels, 11-year Henry McKenna and 12-year Elijah Craig. I should say also the Velvet Merkin was a milk stout, the Parabola an Imperial Stout. The third one that was actually used in here, the Frau Gruber blend, 12.8% ABV, aged in bourbon barrels. That was actually 12-year Elijah Craig. That's a pastry stout. The Frau Gruber makes up 15% of the blend, Velvet Merkin 20%, and then Parabola 32%, which I think I may have mentioned, but just in case, those are the numbers. El Dorado, which makes up 15% of the blend, aged in bourbon barrels. And for that, they use Heaven Hill, which is their blonde barley wine. The El Dorado, I think I've had that one in the past, if I remember. That's pretty tasty, but I don't think I've had any Firestone Walker beers that were pretty tasty. They also had the DDBA, 9% ABV, aged in bourbon barrels, makes up 10% of this blend. An Imperial Special Bitter. That was also done in 10-year Henry McKenna and 9-year Elijah Craig. You also had Sticky Monkey, which is a 12.8% ABV done in bourbon barrels. Those were 10-year Henry McKenna and also 9-year Elijah Craig, but that is a Central Coast Quad, as they call it. And then the last one that was actually used was Bravo, 11.4% ABV, aged in bourbon barrels, 3% of this blend. And for those barrels, it was the 6-year Holiday Soft Red Wheat Bourbon. I haven't heard of that one before, but that's an Imperial Brown Ale. So the 7 beers make up the one here. It's a heck of a list. So let's go ahead and get this one out the box. On it, it does here note to place it between 45 and 55 degrees so you can allow it to warm up in the glass when serving. And I think this is a limited special release as well, so you might not see this everywhere. The final result, by the way, 12.3% ABV for this beer. A very limited 12-ounce bottle, it does say. Also, you can find it in some places on draft. Now, inside the box here, as I pull the bottle out, as you can see, they also have a write-up of a lot of the key details. Just like it makes me think of an old parchment sheet from back when we were kids learning about history and the old writings and stuff, Constitution and things like that. But this is a nice little thing they put together as well, which highlights a lot of the information I have here and about the beer itself. So if you do pick this up, make sure you pull out the details from the box, and you can also read about this there. Again, I will try to get as much of that I can in the description. Beer-wise, I mean, it's your typical, pretty much looking good Firestone Walker bottle. Let's go ahead and crack it open. It is a 12-ounce, as I mentioned as well. Get a nice little hiss off the opening there. Smells delectable. Really, really good. Yeah, boy. Pours out really nice here, nice and smooth. There we go. And now you can see the bottle right there as well. Yeah, I mean, it's an Imperial Stout, so it's dark. It's got a tan head as expected. Um, Not much more to say off the look too much. I mean, the foaminess of the bubbles. I mean, they're small bubbles, not really too big. It talks about how you can swirl it around and get the alcohol legs if you like as well, but don't play with your food, man. Smells really good. Definitely getting the booziness coming off. Getting that barrel age note. Getting that bourbon, that mix of bourbons, I should say, from the blend. But you're picking up that. You're picking up oakiness, picking up sweetness, a little bit of vanilla in there as well. Smells really good. I mean, barrel aged Imperial Stout. Why wouldn't it? Taste wise. Oh man, it must not being velvety smooth. Nice velvety smoothness on it. Ooh, I'm liking the aftertaste. A lot of kick in from the flavor. Nice boost of chocolate that comes in. Coffee. You got like a leathery type feel in the texture. Still get that sweetness. It's got the syrupy type body to it. You hold it, you do get some dancing of the carbonation, a little bit of tongue prickling sensation. Got a full body, just kind of like soaks into the tongue when you actually take that taste there. Slight chewiness to it. Not feeling the heat kick in as of yet, but definitely get a nice feel of the alcohol still coming through. So it has that boozy quality, not anything negative from the boozy quality, but you can definitely tell this one's got some good alcohol behind it. It just really latches on nicely and leaves some good flavor behind for a duration. Makes it an easy sipper because, I mean, to sit here and enjoy it, have a conversation, you still get a nice tone of the flavor coming out. You can really still feel it in the mouth. Yeah, this is really good. The underneath flavor, almost like a toffee caramel blend, maybe. Oh, that stickiness is right in there as play. I like the sticky feel to it. I feel like on the back end, my throat a little bit of a, I'm gonna say like a cherry type note. It's really hidden into it, but I kind of picked that up in the throat area. Thinking back to some of the cherry type stouts and cherry beers I've had. But wow, it's well put together, definitely complex. You get a little bit of that pastry, but not enough to really give you that full pastry type punch. Thinking of some of the pastry stouts, it's kind of got just a tinge of it in there with it being blended in. It's very unique. It's very Firestone-ish, so to speak, that it's just nice, typical quality. I get this here, the head down, I can pull it off and you can see some of the legs there as well on the glass. Yeah, this is a nice one, 12.3%. And then again, getting some of that coffee and that chocolate note is really, really a nice capper on here. But yeah, I'm digging it. It's a nice one. Don't know where it's all at. You can go on Untappd and you can search and it'll tell you if there are any locations near you. All I know is it just says very limited on their website. Thanks to Firestone Walker for sending my way. But if you get a chance to pick this one up, it is a pleasant delight. If you're a Firestone fan, if you're an Imperial Stout fan, you're going to enjoy this beer right here. One of the solid ones I've had here for the year. Definitely up there for some of the bourbon type beers. I'm going to give this one here I'm going to say 4 or 5 out of 5. Really digging it. Really enjoyable. Really solid. Firestone Walker 29th anniversary ale. If you've had it, let me know. Drop a comment below. If you've had any of their anniversary ales, let me know what you thought of them as well, or any of the Firestone Walker beers. Thanks again, Firestone Walker, for shooting this my way, and I look forward to catching up with you guys on the next video. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, and if you want to follow me on other social media, make sure you check the description. Hit me up on my link tree. Has all the other social media outlets, and including some links for swag and stuff like that if you want to help support the channel. That being said, I'll see you in the next video. Cheers, everybody.